What's up, guys? I made it to Oklahoma.
It's cold.
It is cold.
It's like 23?
23. Man, whoo.
It's cold. We made coffee and it instantly got cold.
What are we doing out here?
We're going to make a freaking tiny house, but we're taking it to new levels.
Guys, we are going to be building an off-grid tree house.
Yeah, this is going to be, I'm excited. Jared, as you guys know, he's going to be doing a lot of like part-time off-grid stuff out here. So we were just like, can't build like a little tiny house. Like we already have a tiny house over there. We have a micro tiny house.
Change it up a little bit.
Other YouTube channels are already kind of doing the same stuff. So we're like, hey, let's change this up. Let's do a tree house. So let's find some trees. Hopefully this will work. This will definitely work right here. This is close. 8 foot, which is perfect because I got 8 footers, but I got where we hook them to 16 so they'll stick out.
How round do you think those trees are right there?
Probably roughly a foot.
And they go up pretty tall.
Yeah, this would be better than putting any post in the ground.
And they're actually pretty straight too.
Yeah, and they actually lean a little that way, which is perfect.
Because we're on a slant. If you couldn't tell, we're on a slant.
Yeah, so this could work. These 2 trees could work potentially. They're bigger.
Let's go over there and check that out. If I fall, guys, it's because I'm on a slant and there's rocks.
This is about 8 foot off, though. But we'd have to figure out, will we take this tree out over here?
That would also be at an angle.
Yeah.
All right, guys, so we're back out here. We got a chainsaw. We're gonna start clearing out some of this land. We're gonna start a fire.
Yeah, I gotta stay warm, and we'll clean it up at the same time so we don't have brush piles.
So I'm gonna put you guys on time lapse, and then we'll check in once we're done.
Yep. That little bit there. So we got the board up here. What I'm gonna do is try to square it up as good as I can. And then I'm trying to measure, if I can, 8 foot from here to the other one. That way we know where our beam that'll go this way will work. This is easy to do when you're on the ground, but when you're up in a tree.
About 9 or 10 feet up off the ground.
Yeah. So that's right at 8 foot. So that's good. So I'm gonna go ahead and screw this in. Alright guys, so we've been getting this far. It's difficult, so we're gonna bring in some reinforcements. So guys, if we can get a round of applause for the Sawyer! Why are you walking in like this?
Like he's a wrestler.
We're here. So now that they're here, we're gonna knock this out. We'll have to put in that Space Jam music. Yeah. Let's get ready to rumble! Yeah. Are you filming this, Jared? Yeah. Can you see that high?
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, you can see.
You want to get that ladder? You want a 5-gallon bucket?
That's all I need. Like I said, I'm gonna put a little poop bucket down here and just aim from the top. You're gonna make that ladder look so small. Are you gonna nail it in or?
No, I'm gonna screw it in.
Okay.
I'll do my best
Here.
fall on me.
Well, if you give me a screw.
Yeah, I'll.
Hold on, wait. You want this? This
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Okay.
I can blur your weapon out.
You're showing when I was already dug.
Yeah, he's already dug 4 or 5.
It's getting there. It's nothing but rock.
Let me get a close up of this.
Like, look at that.
That's the stuff we're digging through.
Nothing but rock. It ain't gonna sink. That's for sure. Yeah, if it's not rock, it's root.
blow my knees out.
Let's go to this corner over here.
No, it's too short.
What we doing?
Drop it.
1, 2, 3, drop.
I'm like the guy who's pushing the back of the truck.
From in the truck.
Yeah, from in the back of the cab.
Oh wow, that's pretty cool. All right, y'all hold that.
Now,
Let me get that little hatchet, sir.
I mean, it's still good for that. Just grab, pushing this.
All right, ready?
you want to grab it, pull back?
Well, let's get it up first. There we go. Just need to straighten it up on there. Like that.
Alright, gets it in there.
Close your eyes.
That'll work. It's gonna keep going back. See, it pays for you to be strong and move this, than it pays for me to be small and agile, get up in these ladders. That's what I'm saying. So
It's going to pay me in the wallet.
I hope this video gets demonetized.
No music.
sit there and do nothing.
I'm spinning.
You say. Go which way?
I don't know. Well, you have to go that way. Because of the way the bow is. Like that.
Which way do you want? I'm probably going to want the bow to go that way. Well, I didn't know. Remember the design.
You think that might be enough?
Huh?
What you have up there?
Huh?
You think that might be enough to go all the way? Or we have to cut some anyways, right? So on the side
Yeah, I
of the
guess
tree?
if you throw me a
Maybe.
tape measure, I can measure these out. Probably could have lined them up a little better, but.
Time for a break, y'all.
Yeet yee!
It's water.
All right, guys, it's day 2 of the build. We got half the deck up right now. We just went and picked up more wood. You want to give them just a quick rundown of what we picked up?
A bunch of 2x6s, and just gonna attempt to finish that side. Then it'll be an 8x16 deck in the trees.
We still need
ground.
to chop down one more tree and then put up the post, and then we should be ready to.
We're hoping to finish this before Jared, the deck of it before Jared leaves. So
it's a lot of work and it's harder than you think trying to climb up. I would say it's probably what, 10 foot off the ground, and then in
it's
the back.
just way more work than doing it on the ground. I can say that. I built 2 tiny houses already on the ground. This is way more work.
What's that shirt right there you're wearing?
What? Oh, just mullet man. You know.
Man. Oklahoma
Mullet
Adrenaline Life. What's up, buddy?
Yeah, no big deal. Whatever. Gonna be 8 foot.
Keep going. 8 foot is right there.
As you could see, we finished the deck on top. We had to do some braces temporary on the side because the log's real hard, but it is a 8x16 deck. It's pretty awesome. And so we got this finished. We are gonna add rails and all that stuff. We're gonna build a ladder, all that cool stuff. But we want to go ahead and get started on building the frame of the house because again, we can't put the post up. I'm gonna need Jacob to come out here and help. They're big, they're heavy. So we're gonna go ahead and take a break. We're gonna eat and then kind of come up with the idea how we're gonna build this. But as you guys can tell, we are not far away from the tiny house, the micro tiny house. We got some plans for the bottom. We'll talk about that a little bit later. And this will all make sense when it's done. But I'm hungry, let's eat.
All right, guys, it's my favorite thing to do, cook outside on an open fire. Thanks to Umberto Cruz one more time for this knife sheath. Right there. Got some seasoned fajitas here. We're gonna throw in the little griddle here. I keep saying here, I don't know why. I'm excited.
Did you season those yourselves?
Yeah, straight from Walmart. I haven't made fajitas in a while, so these are gonna be pretty good.
Oh yeah.
No need to clean the griddle off.
Hopefully they don't get stuck on there.
I've never cooked fajitas on a griddle. See how this turns out.
This little knife sheath comes in handy. Whew. I'm burning my hand a little. Off grid. cold beer. What you think?
Pretty good.
It's the pre-seasoned fajitas from Walmart. It literally took us about, what, 3 minutes to make this. Got some pico de gallo from Walmart as well. Try to make it as easy as possible, yet still flavorful. Eating on some cedar slabs. Oh yeah. You see it dripping off all that juice. That's good. You know it's good when he's quiet. Here thinking, please drop something. He already had some earlier, we gave him a piece. You want to tell him a little bit about the cabin up in the tree?
Since Jared's going to be doing more part-time stuff up here, we figured he needed a place to stay because the micro tiny house is kind of small. Sometimes I use the top bunk for storage, and then, you know, if Jacob comes out or whatever, we need extra space. But the reason we went with the tree house is I need to build a shed slash barn type thing. So underneath between the two trees, we built it this way. Of course, it's not finished, but we're gonna be able to pull the four-wheeler up right in the middle, be able to pull the mini bike in the middle, be able to hang all my shovels and rakes and everything up in there.
Throw some hay in there if you need to, or something?
Yeah, my tools, anything like that.
It's 13 feet tall on the left side because it's more of an angle, and then the right side I think it's what, 11 or 12? Yeah, but it's on a slant, so we had to build it accordingly. That's what's taking forever to do, to make everything even. And I'm not good with heights, as you could tell in the video earlier when I was scooting up there. I scoot very slow. Also have fake legs, just in case you don't know. You got to move a little bit careful, so can't go up there like him and just dance around like a little queen.
Hey, but it's going to work really well because there'll be enough room for, of course, one person to sleep, probably two. The way we're going to try to build it, we'll have plenty of windows and deck up on top. That way you can look and sit there and do all that stuff.
Even hunt out of it.
Yeah, and that's another thing is there's a deer feeder right at the bottom of the hill, and you can see it from up here. So there's a lot of uses for this. So it could be a deer blind, it could be a place to sleep, a place to hang out. I'm excited to do like coffee to Crockers up there.
You want to explain the 2x4s on the side?
Well, the 2x4s right now are just temporary.
Bro.
Because we're gonna need Jacob probably to come out and help. We'll attempt it, but they're pretty heavy, so we'll see how that goes. But it's a really good multi-use thing. So yeah, basically it's a,
and it's freaking cool. It's up in a tree.
It's a tiny house on top of a barn,
What's up, Bubba?
but connected to a tree. So yeah, multi-use is pretty cool. It's different. I've never seen anything like this, where it's going to be like the shed underneath and a little tiny house on top and all that. So it'll be interesting once it's done.
How many windows are going to be on this little cabin?
2 3x3s, and then one, I think it's 18 by 12. Got the same windows on the micro,
So it had the two big windows on the front and back, and then
so you
a
can see straight through.
small one on the side.
So the window's 36 inches, so now we gotta figure out how high we want it. Probably down just enough to where, you wanna just do that? Well, that's a too tall. Probably somewhere like that. It's a little bit off the top.
Yeah, I think that'll work.
So we'll come down probably the 10-inch mark. And then we'll come down 36.
Well, if you're sitting on a little stool or something, the inside would be perfect to see out.
Something like this.
Yeah. Plenty of room. We're both 6'7".
Yep. This is 7 foot tall, so plenty of room, but you gotta build another one.
Go for this one.
Alright guys, so we got the frame up. This is where you'll be walking up the stairs here when we have those. The door will be here. We did 24 inches, which is plenty. And yeah, you walk in. We're gonna have 2 3-foot windows on each side. so you can see all the way around. You can literally see 360. You see here, open the door, and then you got a window here, which is awesome.
Right where I'm shooting from.
Yeah, it's 7 feet in the front and a little under 7 feet in the back. That way we'll have a pitch. We still need to hook the top on, put the Raptors and all that, but this is going to be very simple build. We will have a wood burning stove over here in this corner, and then we'll have kind of a bunk bed system over here. Really and truly, it'll probably be one bed, and then you can have a sleeping bag on the bottom, and you can sleep here, and you have enough room, and then you have a little chair right here, and then you could hunt or whatever you want from there. So really awesome view. So it's a really awesome view. It gives you plenty of room to walk in. This is not to live in. This is nothing of that nature. This is when Jared comes out or guest or whatever, kind of hang out here, go to sleep at night. Underneath, again, we have the whole shed. We'll be going into more detail on that a lot later whenever you can see it all. But this will just be perfect as a deer blind, a place to sleep and hang out. I could do coffee at the Crockers up here. We have the whole shed thing under there, and it's just freaking awesome. So as you can tell, there's about a little over 4 foot deck out here, probably about almost 5 foot out here, and then it wraps around on this side, and you got roughly 3 feet, which is plenty to walk through. And then on this side, you have a whole nother section just like over there. You can have some chairs, I might build some benches, but as you can tell, we got these logs all the way up here, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna make a banister all the way around. Of course, we don't have that side up because you need 3 people, so I'm gonna let Jacob help me with that. You can also, if you sit up here, if we're working on the tiny house or whatever, you know, I could yell over here, hey, Jared, breakfast was ready. And then he could be here and all that, but we could sit here, we get all the view of everything over here, and then you have the view on both sides, so pretty awesome.
So it is about, I'd say about 12 feet off the ground, 13 on the side over there. As you can see, we've been getting up by the ladder. It is hard for me to climb the ladder, so we're gonna put a staircase over here on the side. It'd be very easy to get up here. I am scared of heights. I'm getting over that, but I'm enjoying this. I think this little tiny house in the trees is gonna be an awesome place to come up whenever I come visit. Like he said, just a place for me to sleep, have a little wood burning stove, and just hang out. All right, guys, what do you think of the micro tiny house up in the trees?
So far, it's not finished.
Hey, it's a lot. We did as much as we could while I was up here in the time we had. I want to give a shout out to Jacob and Alex from Sawyer Ridge Farm for helping out as well. We're still gonna go back and add in the post over here. Jason's gonna finish this off on his channel later on.
And then finish the whole bottom part and all that. But this is freaking awesome. It's the shoot dang.
It's the shoot dang cabin in the trees.
That's right.
Off grid. So
let us know what you think.
yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. If you do, go down and smash the like button. Don't forget to subscribe.